Now, to really put MedRAX to the test, the researchers created a new benchmark called ChestAgentBench. Why did they need to create a new benchmark, and what makes this one more challenging than the existing ones?
That's a great question. You see, the existing benchmarks for evaluating AI in this area often focused on relatively simple single-step tasks, like is there a nodule in this image, or what's the size of the heart?
So they weren't really capturing the complexity of real-world CXR interpretation.
Right, and that's why they developed ChestAgentBench. It's designed to be much more comprehensive and to assess the kind of complex multi-step reasoning that a radiologist needs to do.
So it's more aligned with the actual challenges that a radiologist faces on a daily basis.
Exactly. It's a much larger scale benchmark with 2,500 questions, and all those questions are derived from real clinical cases that have been validated by experts. They also made it much more rigorous by using a structured format, where each question has 6 possible answers.
6 possible answers. How does that work?
Well, it makes the evaluation much more robust and reproducible. Instead of just having a yes or no question or a free-form answer, you have these 6 choices, and the AI has to select the best one based on its analysis of the image and the clinical information. And this multiple-choice format really forces the AI to be precise in its reasoning. It can't just get lucky with a vague answer.
That makes sense. So how did they actually come up with these 2,500 questions? What kind of cases are we talking about?
The researchers used a really interesting approach. They took these real clinical cases from the EuroRad database.
EuroRad.
EuroRad is the European Society of Radiology's peer-reviewed case report database.
Yeah.
It's a massive resource, one of the largest of its kind. They specifically focused on the chest imaging section of EuroRad and pulled out 675 patient cases that had both the chest x-rays and the detailed medical reports from those cases.
So they're working with real patient data, real diagnoses, and real expert opinions. And this covers a wide range of chest conditions, right?
Yes, it's very diverse, covering 53 different areas of interest in the chest, everything from con and things like pneumonia and collapsed lungs to more rare conditions. And to generate the specific questions for the benchmark, they used GPT-4o, that powerful language model we've been talking about.
Oh, interesting. So they're using AI to help create the benchmark for testing AI.
Yeah, they gave GPT-4o access to the clinical case information and asked it to come up with questions that would test different analytical skills. So they might give it a case with a chest x-ray showing pneumonia, and they'd say, okay, generate a question that assesses the AI's ability to compare the severity of the disease in the left and right lungs. And GPT-4o would then come up with a question and 6 possible answers based on that prompt.
That's clever. And how did